registered children last week. They came for their orientation where we shared with them some of what our deals are and also the importance of becoming involved with one of the organizations that we have. You can ask further questions. The biggest thing we have for students is to start being connected. Find out who they are, what they're about, realizing that their education is about them and their future, their planning for the future. And it's also just a reminder that we need to start connecting with one another socially and supporting one another and creating a place on campus that's inclusive and free from bullying and kind of going over the social norms and behaviors that we have. So you'll see some of the large posters that we have at some of our classrooms, going over the expectations that we have, not just during COVID time, but throughout the year. Because we believe that if we start making changes now as people, as an entry freshman, we can continue that and create that environment here in our community. So with that, my name is Raul Mark, the principal here at East Union High School, and I would like to go ahead and introduce my assistant principal, Ms. Vinnie Peterson. If you want to drop past the face. Thank you. And we also have interim vice principal, Ms. Avian Rose, the alumni here at Manteca California. Of students that are freshmen and sophomores for behavior and attendance to be contacted her. Next, we have our athletic director and is also vice principal for our juniors and seniors, Mr. Gale. So we have questions about athletics and children's sports. That's the main contact. Later on, with juniors and seniors, if you discipline or attendance wise, that's the contact as well. I also want to recognize one of us does a great job here with the school culture here and the activities. We are activities director, Mr. Gale. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. One of the things that I'd like to review quickly would be that Lancers Lead. I know we have that on a lot of our documentation and posters and what is an acronym for loyalty, empathy, accountability, and determination. That's going to be our core values, standards that we live by. We also, you see on the front, have the world's greatest high school. That's obviously, we're not there yet, but it's a vision. It's where we're going. And we start every day, how am I going to be the best principal in the world? How am I going to be the best I can? Be the best principal? How am I going to be the best teachers? How are we going to be the best students? So we're always starting every day thinking about how we become the best. And we'll strive for that as our vision. So with that, I'm going to pass this off to Mr. Gale. Sir, round of applause. Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Gale. I'm one of the teachers here on campus. It's been a pleasure to be a Lancer now. This is my third year. I've been teaching a lot longer than that. My role here tonight is simply to give you a 2-second overview of our website to help you find more information when you need it. So, again, this recording we have will be online later in case you missed something right now. So if I jump over here to the internet, East Union High School, of course, is part of the MantecaUSD.net website. We all have our different sites underneath that. If you've never been, we have the Our School drop down here that helps you find East Union.
Here.
It's not showing. Good job, Mr. Gale. Okay, 1 second. One of the beautiful things about PowerPoint is it likes to switch things up on us. There you go. Okay. All right, sorry about that. So anyway, also one of the fun things about East Union is we have a culture that we don't give up, right? We keep on trying. It's really fun that my name is Mr. Gale because it rhymes with fail and make mistakes all the time. So when we have a Gale fail, let's keep on rolling. So anyway, here on the website, of course, as I mentioned, we have a different list of schools. And these menus across the top here are the people ways to navigate. But if you have a mobile phone, like most people use web these days, it collapses into a little menu on the top left. So anyway, here under the for parents and students, or perhaps the thing you really want to point your attention to, is one of the menus you'll use most often. Under Welcome to EU, we have more about who we are as a campus. And that same emblem you just saw, we have our vision statement, our mission statement, a little bit more about language to lead the culture we're trying to establish, and also things about expected school-wide learning results. Very important page. Underneath that, we have information about community events, our back-to-school plan, and practical things like bell schedule. When does things start? How do you work things here? Your elementary school might be different. Here on campus on Wednesdays, for example, we start a little later so the staff can develop and work with each other. Underneath that, we have for new students something very helpful, information about bus routes, and also our, what I think is really a good key for this big campus for people who haven't been here before, a campus map that really helps them get around to where they need to be and what time. All these documents are evolving and get updated on a regular basis. There's also information, of course, about registration, financial aid, things like that. The counseling tab is probably the next most important place to be because our counselors are completely invested in doing everything they can to help your student be successful, map out their plans and their academics, and of course, they'll be talking to you here in just a moment. This is who they are, and we have information about getting transcripts and things like that. Underneath it, as you can see in the menu, scholarships, financial aid, becoming part of California Scholarship Federation, and things about just what's the long-term goal? How can we help your students be successful overall? Under academics, we have things about AP, English, and reading. For example, I do teach freshman honors here on campus, and yes, there are several reading assignments for the English department. Other things about the library, some more academic stuff. Under athletics, as Mr. Ramirez is going to talk about in a few minutes, there's information about becoming an athlete, the process behind that. And overall, there's that as well. One of our big emphasis around the room are the clubs and organizations. And so if you want to know more about that, for example, our phenomenal FCCLA program or our outstanding JROTC program that is award-winning on a national level, you can certainly come here. Yeah, JROTC. Pretty awesome. Anyway, we would love to hear what you did right over there. Okay. We would love to tell you more about the amazing things that they're doing and what it means to become part of Lancaster County. So anyway, great stuff there as well. Last but not least, here under the staff directory, ladies and gentlemen, is information to get a hold of your counselors, your principals, your teachers, whoever you need. We work pretty hard to try to make information up to date and available, and certainly we're open for suggestions of improvement and things like that. Please just understand that we really do believe in you, in your student, and the people they have for the future. Ms. Terrio, I think it's your turn.
Our families that are just coming in over here, there's space over here if you wanted to come in and sit down still. So I am Mrs. Terrell. I am one of the counselors. I have two of my other fellow counselors here. Those of you who have been in the student for a while, you might know Ms. Pellegrino Jackson. She's no longer with us. So we have Mr. Juan Gonzalez, who is new to us this year. We're very excited to have him. They can go to a trade school, they can go to the military, or right into the workforce. 5 options. When they start with us, what we do is we like to get the kids going on the A to G track, which is the track that allows them to go straight to a 4-year college right out of high school. We do that because when we do that, they have all 5 options. As they go through high school, if it's not They might get down to 4 options. But we like to talk about the future and start connecting that career for them with what we can do now in high school. So these are the 5, I guess I'm looking for myself. Sorry. Okay, no, I'm sorry guys. These are the 5 options. These are the 5 post-high school options the kids have. So we've talked about this all the time. Whenever they come to our office, hey, what are you thinking about doing after high school? I don't know, that's a really big question. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. But the reason we ask is because we want them to think about that really big career or job that they want for themselves in the future. What are they going to wake up every day to go do? We want them to think about that and talk to you guys about it. And then we want to talk to them, okay, what kind of skills, what kind of education do you need to get there? What do you need to major in college? And then how do you get that education? How do you get that training? Do you need to go to a trade school? Do you need to go to a college and get a degree? There are so many different paths to all of the different careers out there. So we like to connect them with that thing they want to do way out there with what we're doing right now. And like I said, it's a really, really big question for a lot of our kids. Sometimes it's really, really stressful. So this is a good place for them to start. And this will be up for you guys and available tomorrow. So you can just click on these 2 squares right here. These are 2 career interest inventories that are really great because it gets the kids thinking about all the options and opportunities for themselves after high school, so that they can have a really great conversation with us, they can have a good conversation with you guys as the parents, and we can start connecting them with classes here and skills here that will translate into what they're going to do after high school. All of these tables back here with all of our wonderful teachers and coaches, these are all the opportunities they have to start learning and practicing skills for what they're going to be doing on the job and in their career later on. We also have a number of college and career presentations for the kids available. Sometimes they're virtual right now, sometimes we're having presenters actually come into the library. It just kind of depends on what the institutions are doing. But we'll have colleges come visit, and we put that information out to the kids. We have different career people come in and present on different career opportunities. So there's lots of career and college opportunities the kids will have here at East Union to get some exposure. And we encourage them to participate whenever they hear about something coming up, because it will give them exposure, it will get them thinking, and we want them to go and have that conversation with you guys too. Okay, so this is probably what you guys really want to know about tonight. The first week in March, the 4LS counselors are going to be going to our feeder schools. We're going to start meeting with our 8th graders and their parents one-on-one. You're going to get a quick 10-minute meeting with you guys. Our secretary just sent out a bunch of the letters today, so you guys will be getting those letters in the mail here in the next week or so with your time and your date for the appointment. We are not able to reschedule any of these appointments, so we really hope as many of you guys can be there as you can. We will also be going to the schools and giving the kids the papers for them to choose their classes for next year. And we'll say, okay, you gotta go home, you gotta talk to your parents about it, we want you to have a conversation. If you have questions, let's write them down on a piece of paper so that everything's ready, and we can have a good conversation when we get to sit down and talk. For any other families that are open enrolling, so if your student is supposed to go to another high school but you open enroll to East Union, Manteca High might have talked to your student, but when the open enrollment is approved, and you want to come to East Union, Manteca High will send us the information on their classes. So don't panic about another high school talking to your kids, because sometimes we're counselors for East Union, sometimes we're counselors for the district. And we all have an understanding that we're here to help kids transition into high school, whether it's becoming East Union or Manteca High. So don't panic about that if that counselor from another high school talks to your student, because you've got them open enrollment to East Union. If we have any families tonight who are non-MUSD students right now, beginning in April, You can go to the pre-enrollment on the district website and fill out all the pre-enrollment information. Once that is approved, training or registrar will call you and contact you for an appointment. And then at that appointment, you will get all the course selection information too. So that will all be available to you guys who are coming in. And then she also asked us to tell you, if your student is, like at my example, if your student is at McFarland and you guys live in the East Union boundary, we know they're coming to us. You guys don't have to call East Union to register them, they're already registered with East Union. All right, next I'm going to have Ms. Munoz come up and talk to you about a couple of our really great programs. We have Avid and Care, and she is the counselor for both of those. So I'm going to let her give you all the details.
Good evening, everyone. This is Munoz, and I'm here to talk to you about two of our great programs that we have great history in. Our first program is our Active program. It stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. So it's a really, really good program. So far, I believe we're the only school, or somewhere that has Avid in the district. So we're the only school here that has Avid. I'm going to take it away. So Avid is too close to achievement gap of preparing students, preparing all students for college, residence, and success in a global society. So what we're looking for are students that are have average high scores, 2.0 to a 3.5 GPA, college potential, that are determined and want to go to college, and our first generation to go to a 4-year. So we are interested in getting more information. We do have to take a look at that. It is by application, so you do have to apply. We are looking for 34 students. So it is open to incoming freshmen only, and we are accepting application from all of our feeder schools. So space is going to be limited. So please stop by our table if you have any questions or if you would like an application. We are sending applications to your schools as well. Our next program that we have is our PAIR program. It's another great program that we have here at East Union. It's a joint educational program between the San Joaquin County Office of Education. It's developed to support students who have not been successful academically in prior years. I know it's been hard this last couple of years, but we've had students who have struggled even before all of this. And so we are looking for students who are struggling academically, are socially promoted, students who need extra motivation in school, attendance issues, and what I love about CARE is that it's a small class, 22 students. That's all there is, 22 students. Classes are here at East Union. Students are part of East Union and also the county, part of the county. And so what CARE does is they work with the students, and it's just a freshman class, but they work with the students until they graduate high school. They offer summer school for the students as well, and they follow them through, And the teacher has a close connection with the teacher, with the parents. So if your child is in school, they're on the phone. They're calling you, they're going to your house, knocking on your door, hey, what's going on? So it's a really, really good program. I do have a sign-up sheet if you're interested in getting more information on our career program. Please stop by our table as well. Thank you. Oh, sorry for that. I have Mr. Ramirez, Athletic Director.
All right, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, if those who are in the foyer, if you guys want to come on in so you guys can see the screen, you can. I know we have some seats up here, if you guys are okay with that. But if you're okay there, then we invite you in. I want to make you part of this. That way you can hear the information. All right, so I'm Jay here. I'm the athletic director here at East Union High School. Welcome, everybody. I do have some coaches here, and I want to introduce them real fast here. We We have baseball, we have Coach Hensley, Coach Michael Matthews, and Coach Samaron. Also with Coach Dimitri Snare, who's helping out with the track. Let's give them a round of applause here. Moving to our left, we have Coach Jim Augustini, girls basketball. We have Brenda Greenlee, who's our cheer advisor. Also, we have Coach Cools, football coach. Our softball coaches, Coach Stephanie Zanini and Coach Ashley Harrington, with her team there, the solo. Also in science, we have Mr. Roberto Lopez. Oh, okay. And then, let's see, moving forward, or to the left again, we have our Mighty Ag program with Ms. Kristen Buck, Ms. Kristen Silva, Mr. John Harper, and Mr. Lucas Chad. Okay? And then we have our JRTC program. Okay, this comes Saturday, we have a competition. And then we have Tantel. Oh, going back to JRTC, they're doing so well, they have been invited to Florida to compete against, I guess, hundreds of JRTC programs throughout the United States. So good luck to them. Let's give them a round of applause. We have Ms. Tantel with the Agate program. We have Ms. Johnson. She's our French teacher. We also have Ms. Tashir. She's our theater drama. And we have Mr. Frickson. He's our choir and piano teacher. And we have Ms. Savannah Weber. She's our FCS. She's our culinary teacher as well. If we know culinary. And then our leadership program. And that is with Mr. Janae King. Okay, so we do have a lot of programs here on campus. And once you get there, please talk to them. They do a wonderful job, and that's what they're here for, is to present the programs to you so that we can get as many of your students who are incoming part of our school. Okay, that's one of the most important things we want. We want your student to be involved. Okay, so moving to sports here, fall sports. Here we have football, we have golf, cross country, tennis, girls volleyball, and what we want to add for next year is boys and girls water polo. So that's a new program we'll have next year. That's not up there, but again, we got to make sure that you guys are aware we do have water polo. The sports that are going on right now from November to about February. Basketball, boys and girls. Cross country is in the fall. Wrestling, boys and girls soccer. Okay, so we have those coaches here, but most of them, I believe, are either practicing or have games tonight. And spring sports, we have baseball, softball, swimming, volleyball, track and field, boys golf, and boys tennis. Okay, so those will be in the spring. Now, for that, each time we start sport, we do need for your student athlete to have a physical. A lot of that is done online now. We do have forms. I believe there should be forms on the website as well. Please come by the admin office and we'll get you that red card so you can take it to your doctor and then upload it to athleticcoaches.com. Okay, so if you have any questions, again, I'm free. My athletic secretary is free to answer any of those questions. Now, grades and eligibility as incoming freshmen, okay, they are able to, okay, whatever their grades are as incoming freshmen, they are able to participate in sports from August to about the end of the first term, okay, that's sometime in October. All right, so once we get to October, they got to make sure that their grades are up 2.0. They can't have 2Fs, they cannot have 2Bs as well. Okay? And once they are ready, we want to start looking at their NCAA, the NCAA clearinghouse, where if they want to go to college, or if they want to participate in college, and play in college, we have answers to some of your questions about the NCAA